the Justin Timberlake pattern. He is a very good actor whenever he is working with a great director.
Yeah, which he smartly often does.
Yes. Yeah. That's a weird thing. I think I generally, overall, am not a fan of his as an actor. And he has given maybe 4 performances that I cannot deny in any way in movies I love.
He's also, as I pointed out, I think online at one point, he was in 2 of maybe the best 5 movies of the decade.
Llewyn Davis and Social Network?
Yeah.
Right, because Love Guru was the decade
And 3
before.
if you count Bobstar.
Right. But see, his cameo on Popstar is a perfect example about...
Where you're kind of like, okay.
This is where I'm like, Justin...
But 4 if you count In Time.
In Time also falls into the
haven't seen
category
In
of
Time.
like, I saw In Time. Of course I saw In Time. I saw it in theaters. Opening weekend. They were out of time.
What do we think of Friends with Benefits? Now I'm just looking at Justin.
Here's my take on Friends with Benefits. Mila Kunis rules. Justin's a problem. Someone needs to rate him in.
And he sings a song, maybe? Does he sing a song in that one?
He sings Closing Time.
Oh,
Closing
yeah.
Time.
What about...
I'm Justin Timberlake.
Southland Tales, very compelling scene where he lip syncs to the Killers.
I think that's kind of a good performance.
Yeah. What about Wonder Wheel? Forgot he was in that one. Wow.
Well, you know that's my favorite director, and I want to talk about it for a very long time.
What about The Love Guru? He's been in a lot of movies.
I made that joke.
He's been in so many movies.
Yes, he has.
You made that joke, what? That The Love Guru exists?
No, I made it, and everyone laughed, and they gave me an Obie, and you moved on. You said he's been in 2 of the 5 best movies of the last decade, and I went right because Love Guru was the decade previous.
I talked over you.
Well, it was very funny, and I got the awards I deserved.
What about...
I'm a big special boy.
I'm going down here.
Shrek the Third.
Yeah, he's in Shrek the Third.
Which March Madness be damned.
Apparently he's in Yogi Bear? Was he Bam Bam?
He's Boo Boo.
I mean, Boo Boo.
Put some respect on that name, David.
Bam Bam's the Flintstones.
Correct. This is another example of me going like, does Justin Timberlake need to be Boo Boo? Like, come on.
Who do you want to be Boo Boo?
I don't know.
Griffin Newman?
Well, I mean, look, not a bad take. Maybe it's time for a reboot. Dark and gritty Yogi. No, but
Rachel, do you know about the Yogi Bear poster?
No.
No, come here.
Rachel, you must see this. Yogi Bear has the worst poster tagline combination of all time.
You told me about this.
Of course, the tagline is "Great things come in bears," which barely tracks as a joke. But to make it worse, the poster is Yogi standing directly behind Boo Boo, towering over him, almost as if your mind could wander to the idea.
Let's just leave it there. But yeah, it's just great. It's just great.
He's having sex with Boo Boo from behind.
It's just funny because then they pivoted to like Life's a Picnic. Then they were like, oh right, it's Yogi Bear. There's plenty of other things we can do.
Here's what I find most offensive about that poster tagline combination. You're implying that Yogi is a great thing?
Sure, he's all right, isn't he?
Because he inarguably is coming in a bear. There's no question. Quiet?
What about Runner?
I mean, another example of just like, Justin, what are we doing here?
Affleck's in that.
Yeah.
And Gemma Arterton.
Who I feel like never got.
She made a couple bad, choices.
Yeah, and like almost got, like, she was almost the Noomi Rapace role in Prometheus. She was almost the Scarlett Johansson role in Under the Skin.
Wow. That'd be interesting.
She was the choice.
Okay.
And they told Jonathan Glazer that he couldn't get the financing.
Actor. Sure, right.
And I think she was in talks for Prometheus, and then Girl with the Dragon Tattoo came out, and Noomi Rapace became the new hot thing, and they, like, slotted her in there. And then the ones she did take were, like, Runner,
Prince of Persia,
Hansel and Gretel. Right, you're like, she was in the big movies.
Pirate Radio?
It has 2 titles. The Boat That Rocked is the British title, I believe, and Pirate Radio is the American title. I don't know why they thought The Boat That Rocked would baffle American audiences.
They're both such gripping titles. It was kind of like they were damned if you do, damned if you don't, because either title is going to have audiences tearing down the doors to get into that theater.
So Justin Timberlake, we're talking about his acting career.
But why are we talking about that?
But that's not what's really on the docket today.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about both because this is a podcast about mic check, filmographies.